up, guys? It's GP True Pro back with another video. So today I want to talk about liability limits with you guys. It's Monday. I worked hard today. I had a great day. I even ate healthy, so things are going pretty well. Monday is my favorite day of the week because it's a new beginning. Like most people hate Mondays, I love Mondays because I have a new week, able to prove some new things. So if you know me, you know I love Mondays. But anyway, today we're going to talk about split limit liability with insurance, mainly car insurance, because it's the easy way to explain split liability limits. So if you have split limits of liability on your policy, car keys on your policy, basically this means that your limits are split into three categories. So if we're talking about, let's do car insurance, I know you're probably familiar with seeing something like 30, 60, 25, or 100, 300, 100, or it may say 100, 350, or 50, 100, 25, or something like that. So basically how this works is breaking your coverages into three categories. Now, these categories are occurrence-based, which means that let's say you have a 30, 60, 25. It's saying $30,000. It's for the per person amount. That first $30,000 or whatever that number is, that first number is per person. The second number, that's the maximum amount per person. So that says 30, 60, 25. The $30,000 is the maximum amount that they will pay for any single person. In this amount, the 60 amount is the maximum amount they would pay for multiple individuals. It could be two, it could be three, multiple people. In this particular policy, $60,000 is the most that they would pay for bodily injury. And then the 25 is the property damage. So with property damage, we have 25,000 maximum. That's if you run into someone's house, run into someone's car, you, I don't know, run into their fence or something like that. That last number is property damage. The first number is, of course, the single person bodily injury limit. And then the second number is the multiple persons bodily injury limit. Now, 30, 60, 25, that sounds familiar for my folks that like to get the state minimum. That's the state minimum amount of insurance that you need in order to have a valid insurance policy. You can get liability coverage. You don't need collision or comprehensive. You can just get 30, 60, 25 and have a valid insurance policy for the liability limits for the state of Texas. We're in Texas, people. I'm in Texas. We're in Texas. It's Texas. Anyway. However, there are other limits that you can choose, such as 50, 100, 50, or 100, 300, 100. I often coach my clients and the folks that I'm quoting. I often coach them to let them know, hey, you want to think about the type of vehicle you have, the type of damage that you can possibly cause to someone's vehicle, someone's home, and want to make sure that you're fully protected. Of course, if you are budgeting and you can't afford anything more than the 30, 60, 25, or if you have some sort of a driving history and rates are high when you go above 30, 60, 25, then by all means, do what meets your budget. But the recommended amount of coverage, I would say, I wouldn't go for any particular person. I would say 100, 300, 100 is a good way to shield yourself from a lot of potential hazards or potential situations, because even if you have a little Nissan Versa, what if you get into a multiple car accident and it's your fault? Or what if you hit someone's fence and their fence is worth $50,000 or something like that? Your vehicle's gonna definitely cause their fence to compromise. So I would say 100, 300, 100 would definitely take care of a lot of potential hazards that come about. And as I said earlier, these limits are per occurrence, which means that these are the maximum amounts that can be paid each time. It doesn't subtract from your policy when you use these limits. Each different time, these are the maximum amounts that can be paid towards your insurance policy. Of course, you don't want to go and get into accidents and have your policy constantly exhausting the maximum limit, because that's not going to be good either. But that's that. So today, what did we learn? We learned about split limits. We learned that the first amount, let's say if you have the state minimum limits, the first amount is the bodily injury amount for a single person. That second middle amount is the bodily injury limit for multiple persons. And then that last amount would be the bodily injury limit. I mean, not the bodily injury, the property damage limit. So if we have 30, 60, 25, 30,000 is for that bodily injury for a single person. 60 is the bodily injury for multiple persons. 25 is the property damage limit. So if you've learned anything today, and also if you need a quote, I do home, auto, life, commercial insurance, contact me at GP True Pro. I go by Aaron in the office. My telephone number is 281-558-0818. It's GP True Pro, and I'm signing out.